So, we'll talk about for today yung ating air quantities. So, I have here one problem that is best for us to understand yung ating topic for today. Okay? So, air quantities. Ano ba yung air quantities na sinasabi dyan? Now, for air quantities, ito muna yung discussion niya. Okay? Okay. Bago natin puntahan to. By the way, basahin ko muna yung problem na tungkol sa air quantities. Ano ba yung meron dito sa air quantities na to? So, this is the problem. Papasok na tayo ng air conditioning mismo na design. So, a conditioned space is maintained at 26 degrees dry bulb temperature with 55% relative humidity. The air is supplied at 18 degrees Celsius and it is expected that the cooling load inside the space are approximately equal to 350 kilowatts while the latent heat, QS is sensible heat and latent heat is QL, is 120 kilowatts. Now, determine the following. A, the properties and volume of flow rate of the supply air. B, the amount of steam added in kilogram vapor per second. C, the moisture pickup. Ano ba yung moisture pickup na yan? Ito, tackle natin kung ano-ano yan. Now, air quantities. Now, yung air quantities kasi, it is the total heat found inside the conditioned space. Yan, no? That is the total heat found in a conditioned space. And that is classified into dalawa. Latent heat loading. It is classified into two. Ayan na. It is classified into two ways of loading. Number one, yung latent heat. Which is QL. Tapos yung isa, sensible heat. Yan yung dalawa. QS. Now, define natin what is latent heat load. Okay. QL. What is QL? Diba? It determines the amount of water vapor that must be taken out or removed into the air. It determines the hindi, remove into the air. Dapat hindi yan from, into. Ito lang naman yan, okay? Water vapor, latent heat, that is QL. How about QS? So, yung QL mo, yung types of loading mo, if that is the amount of water vapor, then papasok yung QS mo. What is QS? That is the sensible heat load. It determines the amount of heat due to the temperature difference of the initial and final condition. Oh, ito may joke tayo diyan. Latent heat. Yung latent heat natin, wala tayong pakialam dun sa nagiging change in temperature kasi hindi natin yan nararamdaman. Okay? Natatanggal lang yung ano, natatanggal lang yung humidity sa papunta sa iyong hangin. Ngayon, sensible. From the word itself, sense. Okay? Yan daw yung amount of heat na nararamdaman. Okay. Paano mararamdaman? Ano ba nararamdaman mo? Yung temperature difference. Nararamdaman mo yung coldness and hotness of something that is present into the air. Okay? Yun na yung QS. Now, we can say air quantities is the total heat. Okay? And if we talk about the total heat, that is yung QL and QS that is present inside your conditioned room. Yun. Okay. Now, ano-ano po ba yung sources ng heat inside a conditioned space? O, let us define. What? Kasi nagtatanong din lang kayo kung ano yung mga sources ng heat that is there on your conditioned space. Ano po ba? Nagtanong yung isa nating estudyante diyan. Pinag-uusapan natin yung heat. Hindi naman po pwede, sir, na wala tayong source of heat. O, number one, air infiltration. Ano yan, sir? Yung air infiltration. Now, air infiltration, we can say air enters through the cracks of the windows, di ba? Or the door, etc. Pumapasok yan sa mga siwang, yung mga butas. Air travels from one point to another and passes through crevices. Oh, yan yung ating air infiltration. Okay? Simply, yung moving air. Oh, number two. Ano po ba yon? The heat passes through walls, ceilings, tapos yung floors due to conduction, which is called yung Q-walls. Oh, conduction through walls. Oh, yan yung kino-consider natin kapag tayo nagdi-design. Okay? Hindi lang natin i-consider yung buong bahay. But we will consider yung init na pumapasok at tumatagos dun sa ating wallings. If either yung walls natin are insulated or not. Kasi, the outside factor should always be considered. Hindi lang yung inside. Okay? Tumatagos ang init coming from the outside to the inside. Oh. Bago natin palamigin yung room. Number three, the heat given off by the people occupants inside the conditioned space. Kaya nga pag nagtanong yung designer ng air conditioner, "Sir, ilang tao po ba ang gagamit sa room nyo? At ilang square meter yung room nyo?" Oh, sir, yan yung sinasabi natin na Q people. The heat coming out from the occupants. Oh, live occupants or coming out from people. Kino-consider mo yan. Number four, the heat given off by the providing or producing equipment. Ano yun? Yung electric fan mo, gumagamit ng motor, yung refrigerator, gumagamit yan ng compressor, yung likod niyan, may mainit dyan. Okay? Yung mga plancha, ganun. Yung ilaw, kino-consider mo yan. And they are the commonly sinasabi nating mga dead loads, okay? Yung heat producing equipment. Yan. Light, 'di ba? Nagpo-produce din ng heat. Number 5, miscellaneous sources. Like what? There may be sources of heat or moisture within your space such as yung steam, 'di ba? Yung mga airpat nyo. Industrial cleaning device, pwede rin yun. Oh, miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. Oh, dati akong spelling champion eh. Miscellaneous sources. Kaya magaling sa spelling. Number 6, ano pa ba? The heat due to radiation. Oh, radiative heat. Oh, simple yan yung mga tumatagos-tagos dun sa ano, mga translucent na bagay and then even yung transparent na bagay. Radiative heat, URAD. Ayun lang yun. So, how about our analysis here? Oh, tignan natin kung paano natin i-analyze yan. Oh, the analysis of the system. Hmm. We are given a room here. Ayan. So, you have a room. Okay? Meron tayo ditong passageway. Burahin natin ng konti yung isa dito. Oh, this is your room. This is your point 1. This is point 2. Oh, from your point 1, air travels there. This is the air. Okay? And the condition is, this is the supply. And let us say your supply air is at 16 to 19 degrees Celsius. 16 to 19 degrees Celsius, tama. And this is already conditioned. Air. Ayan. Now, isusupply natin siya with a room requirement. Oh, yung room condition mo. Meron kang 20 to 24 degrees Celsius. And we say that it is 50% RH for comfort cooling. Okay? Now, ito na yan. Nagalo-halo na dito. This is your air. Okay? Meron ka ditong latent heat, QL. Meron ka ditong QS. Oh. Now, itong dalawan to, simply, that is Q total. Okay? Now, we can say meron na tayong system. Okay? Now, pag meron tayong system, we do the balancing. Okay? By means of the energy muna. By energy balance, ano yung mga quantities dyan na pwede nating i-add through? Okay. This is the analysis. You've got air here. Again, pabalik-balik lang yung ating analysis dyan. You have point 1 and then you have point 2. In and out. So, energy in is equal to energy out. Under the laws of thermodynamics that we follow. So, you have here the mass of the air at 1 and then the temperature dry bulb at 1. And then, you have yung QS natin. 'Di ba, ang pag-uusapan lang muna natin dito is the sensible loading. Sensible, ayan. QS, meron tayong M ni air, tapos temperature dry bulb 2. Oh, now, by energy in, energy out, we say yung air natin, in order for it to absorb yung heat, meron kang ano, specific heat ng air at constant pressure. And that is equal to 1.0062 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin. Energy in, energy out, M ni air, CP ni air, lahat ng pumasok, lahat ng lumabas, tapos temperature dry bulb 1. Plus, dalawa silang pumasok ni QS, o di QS, equal to mass ni air, CP ni air, temperature dry bulb 2. Yan na. And we are ought to find yung QS. Therefore, QS is equal to M, air, pareho namang common, CP ni air, delta TB. Okay? Dry bulb. So, that is dry bulb 2 minus temperature dry bulb 1. Ayun na yung ating sensible heat load. Okay? Oh. By material balance naman. Lagi nyong gagawin to para hindi nyo kakalimutan yung process. Okay? Kung hindi pa kayo bihasa. So, by material balance, ano ba yung material natin dyan? Yung mass ni air. Oh. Yung mass ni air, yung in, is always equal to out. Following the laws of thermodynamics on mass. Okay? On mass transfer. So, yung air natin kasi, di ba, meron yung quantity na dalawa. Air is, excuse me, may dry air tayo dyan. Mass ni dry air. Tapos, meron din yung mass ni water vapor. Yun yung papasok dito at point 1. Okay? Ayan yun. Air pa rin naman yan. Tapos, at point 2, lalabas siya as mass ni dry air 2, mass ni water vapor 2. Pero, ano ba affected dito? Siyempre, meron tayong heat coming out from steam. And meron tayong latent heat loading. So, unahin natin yung for dry air. For dry air, mass in is equal to mass out. Then, we can say na yung mass ni air is equal to mass ni dry air 1 equal to mass ni dry air 2. For non-condensate material. Hindi nagko-condense. Yan. How about yung water vapor? Oh, yung mass in is equal to mass out. Then, yung mass ni water vapor 1 plus. Oh, nagko-condense to, 'di ba? Yung sa steam tsaka sa water vapor. Oh, mass ni steam equal to mass ni water vapor 2. Now, we can say na yung mass ni steam is equal to mass ni water vapor 2 minus mass ni water vapor 1. O, ano yung naaalala nyo dyan? 'Di ba si water vapor can be determined, yung mass ni water vapor can be determined using yung ating specific humidity. Use this one. Note, SH, okay, or omega is equal to mass ni water vapor divided by mass ni dry air. Pwede natin makuha 'to. Therefore, mass ni water vapor is equal to SH times mass ni dry air or mass ni dry air multiplied to SH. Ito. Pwede nating ma-simplify ito, equation na 'to. So, yung mass ni steam is equal to mass ni dry air 2 SH2 minus mass ni dry air 1 SH2. Napapansin nyo, di ba, that yung mass ni air is equal to mass ni dry air hanggang ni dry air 2 tsaka ni 1. Okay, the same lang tong dalawang to. So, mass of steam is equal to mass ni air multiplied to SH2 minus SH1. Where itong dalawang ito is the moisture pick up. Ayan. Okay? That is the moisture pick up. Next. We can say that so, yung QL natin will be equal to mass ni S ni steam times yung enthalpy ni steam where hindi naman present dyan. Okay? Pero, di ba sinabi ko sa inyo, approximately, yung HS ni steam is 2502 kilojoule per kilogram. That is the average enthalpy of water vapor. Yan. So, QL, MS, di ba? Ito yung MS natin, no? Pwede nating simplify. QL is equal to MR HS2 minus SH1 multiplied to 2502 kilojoule per kilogram. Ang lalabas dyan is kilowatt dapat. Okay? Yun na yung ating QL. Na-derive ko, di ba? So, meron dyan papasok na SHR. What is SHR? SHR is sensible heat ratio. Ano ibig sabihin ng sensible heat ratio? Or sensible heat factor? Simply, SHR is equal to QS divided by QT. Or, that is equal to QS over QL plus QS. That is the ratio of the sensible heat load to the total heat load. Ayan. So, na-derive ko lahat ng notion and idea about your air quantities. And we are now ready to solve the problem that is given here. Now, let us see. A conditioned space is maintained. Ito, kunin ko muna siya. Ilagay natin dito sa pangalawa. Ayan. Ulitin natin ha. So, let me copy this one. Let us now solve this problem. And after this, we'll take a 5-minute break. The properties of the volume and a conditioned space is maintained at 26 degrees Celsius dry bulb with 55% relative humidity. The air is supplied at 18 degrees Celsius. It is expected that the cooling load inside the space are approximately equal to 350 sensible heat kilowatts, while the latent heat load is 120 kilowatts. Now determine A, the properties and volume flow rate of the supply air, the amount of steam added in kilogram vapor per second, the moisture pickup in kilogram vapor per kilogram air. So, saan natin kukuhanin yung properties na yan? Dun sa ating online app. So, psychrometric app. Let us go there. Habang nag-ready siya, litan natin to, ilabas natin yung ating calculator. So, solve na natin. Hanapin muna natin yung kanyang diagram. Solution. Ilagay muna natin yung diagram niya. Ito yung iyong condition space. Pumasok dyan yung supply air mo. Anong property? So, TdB1 is equal to 26 degrees. Tama ba? Hindi. Ayun, air is supplied at 18 degrees Celsius. Tapos, ang iyong condition space, meron ka dapat dito TdB 26 degrees Celsius. Tapos, meron kang RH that is 55%. Yung QS mo is 350 degrees to. 350 kilowatts. Tapos, yung QL mo is 120 kilowatts. Now, ano yung mga pinahanap dyan? Ano lang ang pwede mong hanapan ng property? Ito lang. Okay? At point 2. So, ipasok natin tong value na to sa ating app. Let us go with the app. Okay. This is now the app. Ang hanap dyan is 26 and 55. Hanapin natin. So, these are now the values. Hanapin natin si temperature dew point. Yung temperature wet bulb. Yung kanyang specific humidity at 2. Yung enthalpy at 2. Specific volume at 2. Meron pa bang hanapin? Yun na lang yun. Yung wet bulb at 2 is 19.527. Wet bulb. Dew point 16.269 degrees Celsius. Specific humidity, that is humidity ratio 0.011612. 0.011612 kilogram vapor per kilogram air. H2. What is H2? H2 is ental 55.739. 55.739 kilojoule per kilogram dry air yan. Specific volume of air, 0.863. meter cube per kilogram. Ayun na yun. So, from QS, we know that QS is equal to mass ni air, CP ni air, dry bulb 2 minus dry bulb 1. Meron tayong mga parameters, yung CP constant, dry bulb 2 at dry bulb 1. Yung QS natin is given. Ito ang wala tayo. Si mass ni air. Therefore, we can find the mass ni air. Mass of air is equal to QS divided by CP ni air, dry bulb 2 minus dry bulb 1. Hanapin na natin si mass ni air. QS is 350 kilojoule in every second kasi kilowatt. CP ni air is 1.0062 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin. And since change in temperature naman yun sa dB natin, 26 to 18 degree Kelvin, we cancel all the same units. Yung kilojoule, kilojoule, Kelvin, Kelvin, ang natira is kilogram in every second. That is 350 divided by 1.0062 multiplied to 28 minus 18. 26 minus 18. The answer is 43.4804. 43.84804 kilogram in every seconds. Yung mass flow rate of air natin. Now, yung QL natin, natatandaan nyo, that is MR SH2 minus SH1 multiplied to 2502. Ngayon, hindi natin mahanap dito sa isa. Pero meron tayo dapat dyan, mass ni steam. That is 2502 QL. Given naman si QL. So, we can find yung mass ni steam. QL divided by 2502. So, QL is 120 kilojoule in every second. 2502 kilojoule per kilogram. Vapor to ha. Therefore, mass ni steam is equal to 120 divided by 2502. That is 0.04796 kilogram vapor per second. Ay, ito kilogram air per second eh. Ayan na yun, yung mass ni steam. Ano pa hanapin natin dyan? We can find yung SH1. Kasi yung mass ni steam is equal to mass ni air SH2 minus SH1. Di ba omega to? Ito rin omega. Ito lang naman ang hahanapin natin dyan. Yung kay 1. So we can say, divide natin para mahanap natin si SH1. SH2 minus SH1 equal to mass ni steam over mass ni air. Simplify pa natin. SH1 lang naman ang hinahanap. SH1 is equal to mass ni steam SH2 minus mass ni steam over mass of air. Ano yung SH2 na nakuha natin dito? Ayan o. 0.01162. 0.01162 612 kilogram vapor per kilogram air minus mass ni steam, maka-cancel yung seconds. Mass of steam that is 0.04796 divided by 43.4808 04 kilogram vapor per kilogram air. Ang lalabas dyan is so SH1 is equal to calculate 0.011612 minus 0.04796 divided by 43.4804. The answer is 0.01051 kilogram vapor per kilogram air. Nahanap na natin si SH1. Ang hinahanap dyan sa letter A, yung 0.1. Okay? Pwede na natin itong ipasok. Okay? At 0.1, anong given sa 0.1 mo? Meron kang dry bulb 1, 18 degrees Celsius, and then meron kang W1, which is 0.01051 kilogram vapor per kilogram air. Okay. Hanapin natin dito sa app. That is specific humidity. 18. Tapos yung ano natin. Ito, multiply ko na lang ng 1,000. 10 point. Nakalagay is 10.51. 10.51. 10.51. Dito. 10.51. Submit. 0.1 natin. Tagalan ba siya? So, dry bulb, humidity ratio, relative humidity. Ayun. RH natin. Mahanap natin si temperature dew point 1. Temperature dew point ulit. Wet bulb. 1 yan. RH 1. Enthalpy at 1. Tsaka specific volume at 1. Dew point at 1. 14.741. 14.741 degrees Celsius. With bulb, 15.939. 0.939 degrees Celsius. RH, 81.243%. H1, enthalpy, 44.732. Kilojoule per kilogram. Specific volume, 0.839. Meter cube per kilogram. That is 4.1. Anong pinahanap dito sa 0.1? Tingnan natin. Nahanap na ba natin? Properties and volume flow rate. So, volume flow rate at 1. That is equal to mass ni air at 1 multiplied to specific volume at 1. What is the mass ni air? 43.4804 kilogram in every second. You multiply it with V1, 0.839 meter cube per kilogram. Cancel the same units. Okay? We can solve for the value. 43.4804 times 0.839. 43.4804 times 0.839 The answer will be 36.48 meter cube in every second. That is the supply air. How about the moisture pickup na sinasabi dyan? Amount of steam added. Ayun, no, nakuha na natin. Mass of steam. Saan ko ba nakuha yan? Mass of steam. Ito na. And then, the moisture pickup. Pick up. That is SH2 minus SH1. SH2 is 0.01162 minus 0.01051. The answer is 0.01161 minus 0.01051. The answer is 0.001102 kilogram vapor per kilogram air. So that is for your air quantities. Ganun lang po kadali yung pag-solve ng problems about air quantities. And that is the entire discussion for air quantities. Let us take a 5-minute break and after that we will continue.